Praise be to you, friends. Hope you're feeling well and in good spirits. The only one who can make you happy is yourself in some respects. Because you can have some people around you who are happy, but if you're sad inside for some reason, you put on this brave face, don't you? This little smile and try and get through it if you feel you have to be there to support them, but you might be sad as well. But I'm going to do a reading from the Bible, and this is the Pharisees investigate the healing. They brought the man who had been blind to the Pharisees. Now it was the Sabbath day when Jesus made the clay and opened his eyes. Therefore the Pharisees also asked him how he received his sight. He said to them, "He put clay on my eyes, and I washed them, and I can see." Some of the Pharisees said, "This man is not from God, because he does not keep the Sabbath day." Meaning God. Meaning Jesus. They're having a little dig at him then. Others said, "How can a man who is a sinner do such signs?" So there was a division among them. Then they said to the blind man again, "What do you say about him, since he opened your eyes?" He said, "He is a prophet." But the Jews did not believe concerning him that he had been blind and received his sight, until they called the parents of the one who had received his sight. They asked them, "Is this your son, whom you say was born blind? How then does he now see?" His parents answered them, "We know that this is our son, and that he was born blind, but how he now sees we do not know, or who opened his eyes we do not know. He is of an age, ask him, will speak for himself." His parents said this because they feared the Jews. They were worried about being banished from the temple, and it was the hub of the community in those days, and they did organise everything like a lot of churches do after them, and they were the sort of place you went for consolement, weddings, burials, etc. So they didn't want to be shut out. So his parents said this because they feared the Jews. For the Jews had already agreed that if anyone confessed that he was the Christ, he would be put out of the synagogue. There we go. Therefore his parents said, "He is of an age, ask him." So again they called the man who was blind and said to him, "Give glory to God. We know that this man is a sinner." He said, "I do not know if he is a sinner. I know one thing, I was blind, but now I see." Then they said to him again, "What did he do to you? How did he open your eyes?" He answered them, "I told you already, and you did not listen. Why do you want to hear it again? Do you also want to become his disciples?" Far from it. They despised Jesus, of course, as we know. Then they insulted him and said, "You are his disciples, but we are Moses' disciples. We know that God has spoken to Moses. As for this fellow, we do not know where he is from." The man answered, "Well, here is an amazing thing. You do not know where he is from, and yet he opened my eyes. We know that God does not listen to sinners, but if anyone is a worshipper of God and does his will, he hears him. Since the world began, it has never been heard that anyone opened the eyes of someone born blind. If this man were not from God, he could do nothing. They answered him, "You were completely born in sin. Are you teaching us?" And they threw him out of the temple, which is sad for him. But at least he can see now, which is an amazing thing, isn't it? After being born blind, and now he can see. What a wonderful thing to have happened to him. Now, the next chapter is spiritual blindness. Jesus heard that they had thrown him out, and when he found him, he said, "Do you believe in the Son of God?" He answered, "Who is he, Lord, that I may believe in him?" Jesus said to him, "You have seen him, and it is he who speaks with you." Then he said, "Lord, I believe," and he worshipped him. Jesus said, "I came into this world for judgment, that those who do not see may see, and that those who see may become blind." Jesus said, "If you were blind, you would have no sin. But now you say, 'We see,' therefore your sin remains." The parable of the shepherd. Truly, truly, I say to you, he who does not enter by the door into the shepherdfold, but climbs up some other way, is a thief and a robber. But he who enters the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the doorkeeper opens, and the sheep hear his voice. He calls his own sheep by name, and he leads them out. When he brings out his own sheep, he goes before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. Yet they will never follow a stranger, but will run away from him, for they do not know the voice of strangers. Jesus told them this parable, but they did not understand what he was telling them. So, we go on now. Jesus, the Good Shepherd. Yes, it's become a nickname for Jesus, isn't it? The Shepherd. Then Jesus said to them again, "Truly, truly, I say to you, I am the door of the sheep. All who come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the door. If anyone enters through me, he will be saved, and will go in and out and find pasture. The thief does not come except to steal and kill and destroy. I come that they may have life, and that may, if more abundantly, and may have it more abundantly. I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. But he who is a hired hand and not a shepherd, who does not own the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and runs away." Yeah, that's what happens in life as well, isn't it? Yeah. People say they're going to look after you, and then some other people come and they soon run away, and you're left on your own, to cope with these people. So the wolf catches the sheep and scatters them. The hired hand runs away because he is hired hand and does not care about the sheep. I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and am known by my own. Even as the Father knows me, so I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. I have other sheep who are not of this fold. I must also bring them, and they will hear my voice. There will be the one flock and one shepherd. Therefore my Father loves me, because I lay down my life that I may take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it up again. I received this command from my Father. Therefore there was a division among them, the Jews, because of these sayings. Many of them said, "He is a demon, and he is insane. Why do you listen to him?" Others said, "These are not the words of one who has a demon. Can a demon open the eyes of the blind?" So we'll leave it there for the moment. Yeah, there's a lot going on there, and I hope you can get the gist of it, that we're the flock, Jesus' flock, and he's going to look after him if we see that we do want looking after him by him. But because of his nature, he wouldn't let other people suffer anyway. But it's sad that they turned on him in the end, didn't they? Yes. Well, I hope you're doing okay, as I mentioned before, and that you're not in any pain or suffering. And main thing is to be happy. And if you're not happy, make yourself happy, because no one's going to come knocking on the door, voluntary, to come and take you and out somewhere to make you happy. You've got to do it. Think happiness. Do something you like doing. If you can't think of anything, just get dressed and go out for a walk. And look at the lovely trees now with all their leaves and the beautiful flowers, the blossom. Well, it's all falling away now because we've had some wind and rain here. So anyway, peace and love to you, and look after all the people around you, because we're all one. We're all brothers and sisters, and one day the world will wake up, because we are spiritual, really. We're only in these physical bodies for 70 to 80 years. Well, it's getting longer now, isn't it? If we eat well and stay well, we'll carry on enjoying life right till we get to old age. Yeah. So be careful what you eat. And if you need to eat what they call fast food, rubbishy food, do it once a week as a treat, I suppose. And the rest of the week, eat lots of veg and fruit. Try and stay off the meat. Yeah. Shouldn't be eating dead animals with our digestive system. No, not made for it. Anyway, bye-bye for now.